Current affairs. 1. On the occasion of Vijay Diwas, President SMT. Draupadi Murmu inaugurated the Paramveer Gallery at Rashtrapati Bhavan on December 16, 2025. This initiative is a significant step towards honoring India's bravest soldiers and preserving the legacy of supreme military valor. It pays tribute to the heroes who made the ultimate sacrifice for the nation and strengthens national pride. 2. Kavita Chand from Almora district of Uttarakhand has successfully scaled Mount Vinson, the highest peak in Antarctica. She reached the summit after climbing the 4,892-meter high mountain. By conquering Mount Vinson, Kavita has taken a significant step towards completing the 7 Summits Challenge, which involves climbing the highest peaks on all 7 continents. She had previously climbed Mount Elbrus in Europe. 3. A contingent of the Indian Army has departed for the United Arab Emirates, UAE, to participate in the second edition of the India-UAE Joint Military Exercise, Desert Cyclone 2, which is scheduled to be held from December 18 to 30, 2025, in Abu Dhabi, UAE. The exercise aims to enhance interoperability between the Indian Army and the UAE land forces through joint training in urban environments and to promote defense cooperation. The Desert Cyclone 2 exercise underscores the deepening strategic partnership and military diplomacy between India and the United Arab Emirates. 4. The Indian Coast Guard, ICG, offshore patrol vessel Sarthak has arrived at the Chabahar port in Iran. This strategically important deep water port provides India with a direct and secure sea route connecting it to Iran, Afghanistan, and Central Asia. The vessel will be in Iran for a 4-day official visit from December 16 to 19, 2025. Located near Pakistan's Gwadar port, it provides India with direct access to Central Asia, bypassing Pakistan. It is also a part of the International North-South Transport Corridor, INSTC. 5. The Rajya Sabha passed the Insurance for All, Protection for All, Insurance Laws Amendment, Bill, 2025, by voice vote. The bill includes several key reforms, including increasing the limit for foreign direct investment, FDI, in the insurance sector from 74% to 100%. Its objective is to achieve the goal of insurance for all by 2047 feet. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman stated that the number of insurance companies has increased from 53 to 74, and insurance penetration has risen from 3.3% to approximately 3.8%. The Goods and Services Tax, GST, on health insurance premiums has been reduced from 18% to 0.